Hello, dear children. Today I am going to teach you the poem The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. Before we start analyzing the poem, let's know something about the poet. Robert Lee Frost, commonly known as Robert Frost, was born on 26 March 1874 in San Francisco. He was an American poet of the 20th century and is regarded one of the most popular poets in history. Now, Robert Frost in this poem tells us about the struggle individual faces while making choices and how that choice creates great impact in our future. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. Now I will explain you the poem line by line starting from the first stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I couldn't travel both. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So see the first line. Once the poet was walking down a road, and there was a diversion in a forest. Diversion means one road divided into two different roads. There were two different roads, and he had to choose one out of them. And yellow wood means a forest with leaves which are wearing out, and they have turned yellow in color due to season of autumn. And sorry I could not travel both. The poet says that he was one person and he could travel one road only, so he feels bad. And be one traveller long I stood. The poet kept standing there and looked at the path very carefully as far as he could see it, because before taking the path he wanted to know how it was, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet was able to see the path till from where it curved, after which it was covered with trees and was hidden. Undergrowth means dense growth of plants. He could only see the road till the dense growth of plant because it obstructed his vision. Now we will see the second stanza. Then took the other, just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Here the poet kept on looking at one path for a long time, and then finally he decided to choose the other path. Here he says just as fair because he felt that both paths were equally good, and then he started walking on one of them. Then see the second line, and having perhaps the better claim. He adds that maybe that path was better for him because it had grass on it. Here it is written because it was grassy. Grassy means that not many people walked on it. That's why it was grassy. And wanted wear. Wanted wear means that it was not walked over by many people. So it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. But as soon as he walked on the path for some distance, he realized that both the paths were similar and worn out or used. Now we'll see the third stanza. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. The poet says that both the paths were similar that morning. Both had leaves on them, which means no one had stepped on them as they were not in black color. Oh, I kept the first for another day. In this line, he expresses his wish. He says that he had decided that day he would take one path and keep the other path for another day. Yet knowing how way leads to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Although he knew deep inside that one way leads to another way, as he has already chosen his path and it will take him to his destination, and there will be no chance of coming back. So he says, I doubted if I should ever come back. He knew that he will not come back to choose this road that he has not taken yet. Now this is the concluding stanza of the poem. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Here the poet says that somewhere in the future he will tell everyone with a deep sigh or with a deep breath. What he will tell? The two roads diverged in a wood and I took the one less traveled by. He will tell that Uh, Many years ago, he had reached such a point in life where he had two options, he had two roads, and he traveled on the road which was less traveled by the people, and that has made all the difference. So the decision that he took at that time, after thinking a lot, that decision had changed his life, and wherever he is right now, it is only because of that decision that he took at that time. So this was the literal meaning of this poem. Now I will tell you what the poet implies by this poem and how is it relevant in our lives. See students, it happens in our life also when we have choices. We have different alternatives, but we have to choose only one out of them. And we take time to think about the pros and the cons. We think which path will give benefit in life. For example, in life, you will come to a point when you will have to choose your career option, and at that time, you will get many options, but you have to think very wisely what will be the best for you. And once you choose an option, you must keep on moving ahead with that option, and you will never get back. You will never get chance to come back, and that choice of yours will decide your future. So, Robert Frost gives a very strong message by this poem for all the students that you should be very wise and be very careful while making your choice, because your future depends on the choice that you make today.